Hello, Vietnam! Before I start, I have a little video for you. Here we go.
Nah, it's just the...
Magnificent!
Yo, it's just the beginning, bro.
Marvelous! Oh my gosh!
It's just the beginning, bro.
Oh my gosh!
You feel me?
Learning while playing. Playing while learning. Học mà chơi. Chơi mà học. What if I told you that you could reach English fluency by playing a video game? English is a wild ride. Take though, through, and thought. They look like they belong in a secret club together because of the similar spelling, but each have their own quirky pronunciation. So, achieving fluency is not an easy feat, but it's possible. From my 20 years of teaching English to non-native speakers of different ages, different levels, and different learner types, I found that the key to reaching fluency is to engage, immerse, and sustain for a transformational learning journey. Allow me to explain to you the difference between a transactional learning and a transformational learning. So what is transactional learning? It is exactly that, a transaction. It is a checklist approach. So say, for example, your goal is to learn English. Okay, what are you going to do? Memorize 20 vocabulary words? Check. Do 5 exercises in simple present and simple past? Check. Everything is like a task. And once you're finished, consider it done. It's a very cold and formulaic approach, like reading a manual on how to play a video game, but never getting the chance to actually play the video game. Now, I'm not saying transactional learning is bad. No way. It's very important. It helps you build the basic foundation that you need. But the knowledge is often superficial. And when I ask you about it in class, you would have already forgotten. So, on the other hand, we have transformational learning. What is transformational learning? It's about embracing the learning journey and changing you. It's no longer about memorizing vocabulary or grammar, but actually immersing yourself in the learning journey. It's the time where you actually get to play the video game after having read the manual. So, how are you going to do this? Like, what are the strategies, right? You're going to actively integrate English into real-life situations, right? So say, for example, if you're going to dig and dive into the fandom of music, you're going to be a Swiftie. Or if you really love movie series, you're going to be a Potterhead. So you don't just learn the language, you live it. Language becomes part of your identity and your daily life. So by engaging, immersing, and sustaining, English will transform your life so that it has a deeper, richer, and lasting fluency. So let's start with step 1, engaging with your passion. Research by Krashen shows that comprehensible and interesting input is crucial for second language acquisition. So the more you enjoy your content, the more motivated you are to learn. So here, raise your hand. Who here is a TikToker or an Instagram influencer or has a Facebook account so that your parents can stalk? So that your parents can follow you. Okay, good. That's like almost all of you, right? Great. Now keep your hands up if the accounts or the influencers that you are following are in English. Okay, great. Some hands fell down. That's okay. For those that your hands were still up, great. But for those that didn't, that's okay. Reconsider. Research by Thorne, Black, and Sykes shows that social media can be a powerful tool to learn English because of its interactive and immersive nature. So, I dare you, think about your favorite hobbies and interests. Integrate language into that and make English a natural part of your life and not a natural task. Number 2, immerse in the culture. To truly understand a language, you need to immerse in the culture. Have you ever heard of language in culture? When you immerse in the culture, it's not about enhancing your vocabulary or grammar anymore. It's about fully experiencing the lifestyles, the traditions, and the values of that culture or of the language that you are learning. So, one of the most fun, delicious ways to immerse in the culture is the food culture, my love language. Imagine cooking and tasting traditional foods, right? So have you ever heard of as American as apple pie? Well, here's a fun fact. During World War II, journalists interviewed soldiers as to why they were fighting. And what did they say? They said, for my mommy and apple pie. And since then, apple pie has been associated with American as apple pie. So I challenge you, go Google the recipe to make an apple pie, go shop for ingredients, and make that apple pie. I promise you, when you're eating that apple pie, it's going to bring a whole different meaning for you. So by integrating cultural experiences like this, not only does it improve your linguistic skills, but it also allows you to understand the nuance of the people and the place of where it's spoken. Number 3, sustain strength and resilience. Learning a language takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And so what do you need to do? You need to stay physically and mentally strong to not only enjoy, but persevere. To start, everyone knows, right? Ensure rest, eat well, sleep properly. That's fine. But why? Because you need to take breaks. Because it allows you to disconnect and reconnect, but with a fresh perspective. So, we've been sitting here now for some time, right? Are you guys tired? No? Yes? Maybe so. Well, we're going to take a quick break now to have a physical reset, okay? We're going to do a breathing exercise that I learned from Michelle Phan, a Vietnamese-American entrepreneur and a pioneer for the beauty space. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to breathe in, okay? However, you're not just like some yoga. No. When you breathe in, I want you to open up your arms like this. Okay? Please do it together with me. I trust that you're going to do it with me, okay? Because I cannot see. So we're going to breathe in. And then when you exhale, so when you breathe in, you're going to pull back. And when you exhale, you're going to go down this way, like you're dancing to hip-hop. Okay? We're just going to do this 3 times. All right? Are you guys ready? Listen to my voice and follow along, please. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. Bend back, and breathe out. Breathe in. Pull back, look up, look in, breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. Pull back, breathe in, pull back, look up into the sky, hold it. And relax. And just stay for a moment. I love, love, love this one because it allows your body to reset. Let's move on to a second method. So first you have to rebuild yourself physically. The second one is to rebuild yourself mentally. Mental strength. English isn't your first language. So you cannot compare English to your native language. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. As adults, we often compare so san, right? So you look at your friend And you see, oh my gosh, my friend is so good at English. His vocabulary bank is awesome. He uses words like phenomenal and marvelous and supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, right? And then you look at yourself, you're like, I only use good. How do you feel? Good. How's the food? Good. How's the weather? Good. And that's okay. Maybe your vocabulary bank isn't as big as your best friend here. But guess what? Maybe your pronunciation is very native-like. For example, a challenge for Vietnamese learners when speaking English is silent syllables. So instead of saying restaurant, you say restaurant. You don't say business, you say business. So recognize your own strengths and also recognize other strengths. But most importantly, you need to give yourself permission to have weaknesses. You know, and you need to remind yourself that progress is progress. It doesn't matter how small. So to conclude, I have a little poem for you. Học mà chơi, your passions rise. Shine bright and strong, dawn to night. Immerse in culture, let it soar. Step by step, your skills will roar. Language transforms. Be patient. Celebrate. Fluency's near. Thank you, everyone.